Hey everyone, welcome back to Be Happy Forever. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You know, I've always believed that life is about learning, growing, and becoming the best versions of ourselves. And sometimes, the most profound lessons come from the most unexpected places. Today, we're diving deep into one of those lessons. A truth that might be a little uncomfortable at first, but trust me, it's a game changer. We're talking about trust, about friends, and yes, even about enemies. The age-old saying tells us to keep our friends close and our enemies closer. Today we're going to unpack why that might be some of the wisest advice you'll ever hear. So buckle up, because this is going to be a journey of self-discovery and a masterclass in navigating the complexities of human relationships. We've all been there, right? That gut-wrenching moment when someone we trust lets us down. It hurts. It makes us question everything. But here's the truth. Human beings are imperfect creatures. We make mistakes, we stumble, we fall, and the people we love, those closest to us, are no exception. It's not that they intentionally set out to hurt us, but sometimes their actions have unintended consequences. They might get caught up in their own lives and forget to be there for us. It's important to remember that forgiveness is a powerful tool, but so is understanding. We have to accept that even those we love are capable of making mistakes. And you know, sometimes, those hurts teach us some of the most valuable lessons in life. They remind us that we can't control the actions of others, but we can control how we respond. We all need friends, right? Those ride-or-die folks who have our backs. But here's the thing about friendship. It's all about balance. When we become overly reliant on our friends, we actually do ourselves a disservice. We start to lose ourselves in the process. We become shadows of who we truly are, afraid to express our true selves. This kind of dependence, it's not healthy. It doesn't allow us to blossom into the incredible individuals we were meant to be. True friends want us to be independent, to be strong, to be our most authentic selves. They celebrate our individuality and encourage us to pursue our dreams. So, if you find yourself constantly seeking validation from your friends, take a step back. Embrace your independence, cultivate your own interests, and watch how your friendships flourish. Let's talk about those not-so-pleasant experiences we've all had. You know, those times when we discover that someone we thought was a true friend actually had ulterior motives. It's like a punch to the gut, isn't it? That realization that someone we trusted was using us. It's a harsh truth, but not everyone has our best interests at heart. Some people, they're like chameleons. They blend in, tell us what we want to hear, and all the while they're working their own angle. It's easy to get caught up in the idea of a perfect circle of friends. But the truth is, not everyone in our lives is meant to stay forever. We have to learn to read the signs, pay attention to those gut feelings. If something feels off, trust your instincts. It's better to be cautious than to be caught off guard. Remember, you deserve to be surrounded by people who love you for you, no strings attached. Okay, let's talk about those folks we love to hate, those thorns in our sides, those enemies. Sometimes, those who challenge us can actually be our greatest motivators. When someone doubts us, doesn't it light a fire under us? Don't we suddenly have this burning desire to prove them wrong? Enemies have a way of exposing our weaknesses, highlighting areas where we need to grow. They force us to step up our game, to work harder, to become more resilient. Now, I'm not saying we should go out and seek enemies, but we can choose to view those who challenge us as opportunities for growth. Use their negativity as fuel to propel us forward. So the next time someone doubts you, take a deep breath and thank them for the motivation. Because sometimes, the greatest growth comes from overcoming the toughest challenges. Let's face it, friends want to be nice. They want to keep the peace. So sometimes, they might sugarcoat things, tell us what we want to hear. Enemies, on the other hand, they don't hold back. They're brutally honest. Sometimes we need that unfiltered feedback to truly see ourselves clearly. Think of enemies as those brutally honest friends who aren't afraid to tell us what we need to hear. Their criticisms can actually be incredibly valuable. They can help us identify our weaknesses so we can work on them. Learn to discern between feedback that's meant to help us grow and negativity that's meant to tear us down. If we can filter out the noise and focus on the truth, we might find that our enemies are our most effective teachers. When we get too comfortable, we become vulnerable. We let our guard down. We stop pushing ourselves. But when we have enemies, it keeps us on our toes. It's like having a constant reminder to stay vigilant, to keep our skills sharp. Think of enemies as that constant pressure that keeps us striving. They force us to be strategic, to think ahead, to always be prepared. Now, I'm not suggesting that we should live in a constant state of paranoia, but a healthy dose of caution is never a bad thing. Embrace the fact that life isn't always going to be easy, but you have the power to overcome any obstacle. That's all for today's video. If you found this discussion insightful, give us a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends who might benefit from it. And most importantly, leave a comment below with your thoughts and experiences on trusting friends and dealing with enemies. I love reading your comments and learning from you all. Remember, life is a journey of learning, growing, and evolving. So, embrace the complexities of human relationships, learn from every experience, and never stop striving to become the best version of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to Be Happy Forever and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, stay happy, stay wise, and remember to balance trust with caution. Bye.